to fun. That's how I count in the show. Is it time for fun yet? Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Time for fun yet?
It's time for the great American game.
Mario Paint. Thingus?
Well, you know, I was quoting Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh.
I'm your
right
uncle, Sam.
Oh. AWAER says, wish I got to meet you at MagFest, but at least I got the chance to meet Joe. And it was
nice.
A great pleasure. How nice.
Welcome to Thingus.
Welcome to Thingus.
Thanks for meeting me.
Thanks for going, Joe!
Was it him?
Was it him? Yeah, he
turned his head. It could be any Joe.
Right. I'm sure there were a lot of people shouting Joe, and then you turned around and they were already looking the other way.
Well, I heard a lot of people, like, you know, a lot of people were looking at me and like pointing at me and saying ba ha ba ba. But a lot of other people were just like saying it like to each other. So I'd walk around and just hear like really quietly like ba.
Right. They saw the dog and it made them think to do that too.
Yeah.
They didn't know it was you, and it would have given them a heart attack if they found out it was you.
Yeah, a lot of people did have a heart attack.
Yeah, it's true.
In a good way.
A record number of people died of cardiac arrest at MagFest.
Well, you know, you gotta die of something at MagFest. It should be meeting me.
Yeah. I saw a guy at MagFest who I feel like what he did is like, just like I feel like I could set my watch to it in terms of the sort of personality disorders that people at MagFest have. This is not an insult. Plenty of people are not like this, but very watch-setting moment for me. I saw this guy like carrying a bunch of stuff on a cart, and it fell over. And he was just like, oh, fuck! And,
Sorry. That's why I meant to press.
That is, yeah. That's exactly the sound it made when the stuff fell. And he goes, oh, fuck! And he starts picking it up. And, a guy is walking by, and he's like, are you okay? Do you need help? And the guy goes, yeah. And the other guy is just like, sorry, do you need help? He just like, he was so mad.
Mad to need help.
Oh my God. Gabby's post got moderated out because she said Gaylord. Gaylord Marriott. Did we hear about Katsucon? No. So that's also a show that takes place at Marriott. It's like a it's like more of an anime show, right? Katsucon. No, I didn't hear about it. What happened? Apparently, a sewage pipe broke in Artist Alley.
Yipe. That's not a good thing.
So, Artist Alley got... Wait, more or less poopy than usual? Was there an increase or decrease in the amount of poop?
Yeah, what's the equation to find out the difference?
It was a pipe in the ceiling. Oh, that's awful.
Yipe.
So did it fall out one turd at a time? Like, plop. There are pictures. Ah, all right. Yes, please post. I don't know if I'm going to be able to look, but I'm sure everybody else can enjoy it.
Do you hear that? It's like picking up the noise removal.
Ah.
It acts like this is noise.
This isn't noise, guys. What's the...
You're talking to a bot. It can't care or do anything about it or...
No. But you know what? It's worth it because it does seem to decrease the buzzing that usually happens when we're capturing off of the TV. So if it sounds good to you,
Yeah, as long as the game doesn't go psh for 5 seconds straight, then it won't do that, I guess.
right. So Beta Human asks, what's the most disturbing thing you've ever animated with Mario Paint?
Disturbing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't usually disgrace Mario Paint with too much disturbing
With, like,
art.
fucked up things. Well, I'm trying to think of like violent things that we did because we definitely did violence.
Yeah.
Like our brother did a Civil War reenactment one time where two characters from the North and South were shooting each other and creating blood, as the bullets went through their bodies. I feel like that was pretty violent.
That wasn't me, though.
No, that's just the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah.
The most disturbing thing I ever drew on Mario Paint.
Oh, I know what the most disturbing thing you ever drew was.
Really?
Yeah, do you want to think of it?
Let me see if I can think of it. The most disturbing thing I ever drew. Was it like the inside of a nose?
No.
Was it when I drew myself knocking my teeth out?
Yes. That's gotta be the worst, because that was you as you were 9, right? Or
yeah, I was
not even.
I was 8 or 9, and I fell on my face in gym class, and my front tooth came right out. It just cracked in half, and it was a permanent tooth too. It was gone for good. I have a porcelain tooth in the front of my mouth now. This one here is fake.
And this is the music for it.
Yeah. So I drew myself falling. Like I drew a comic. It was a panel of me falling.
Now I don't hear the music.
Do you think it's muting this song?
It is, because it's like a low rumbling.
All right, let me turn off the filter for this particular There we go. We got to hear that. It's
Yeah.
a good song. So yeah, I drew myself falling over, and then I drew a close-up of my face. It was all one drawing. Falling over in one panel, looking at my face, and my tooth was broken in half. And I was just like a sad eyes. Traumatic moment. I feel like, that was the original Perfect Tides right there. I was like, this fucked me up. This hurt. I remember that very vividly. I remember drawing it. I remember experiencing it. So I suppose that is the most fucked up thing, because it was the most true thing that I ever drew. And yeah, oh, you're trying to get like a little of it painted. It's when you draw something real.
No.
Well, just go for it then.
Yeah, well, what else can you do?
Yeah.
What else can you do when you break your tooth but make it in Mario Paint?
Yeah, because you can't make your tooth come back.
No.
And I didn't get this nice porcelain tooth until I was an adult with $2,500. When I was a kid, I got a bond. Basically a piece of clay in my mouth.
Yeah.
I remember explaining to the first person I kissed that tooth was fake.
Oh.
The most fucked up thing you ever drew was probably the flayed pastel skin holding a dish sponge titled "When Will I Be Clean and Beautiful," like the pretentious art student I was. Okay, this is when you're a bit older. I feel like the question didn't specify what age you were. I assumed it was a question for children. But that is
we still make Mario Paint stuff like all the time.
It's true, we haven't stopped.
So the most fucked up thing, you probably would have seen us make it, like Larry David strangling Elmo.
Yeah.
But that's not fucked up. That's wholesome.
That's correct. We're all thinking it.
You know, it's like Luigi. He did nothing.
Yeah.
Not nothing wrong. I mean nothing. He didn't do anything. He won by doing nothing.
Nothing. Hoo, hee, ha. Nothing.
Oh my god.
It was age agnostic. Okay, so any age counts. Are these dancers?
Yeah. There's gonna be like red, white, and blue. Or no. Yeah. Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. And you can give one of them a little flag.
Well, here, I'll show you. They're supposed to make up a big flag.
Oh, yes.
So let's paste a few of these.
But yeah, I think it goes without saying that anytime we made anything fucked up in Mario Paint, it was with this music, right?
Yes, this is the music for that.
This is the music.
Oh, I should have done the back row first.
Yeah, can't undo that. You could paint over those.
I'll just do it like this.
Yeah, I've really carried this game with me through my life. Would you mind bringing up the little thingy?
The new one?
Yeah.
The one you had last night?
Yeah, the strawberry thing. The shit that you were drawing in middle school. You were drawing dumb anime shit in middle school. What was I drawing in middle school? I wasn't quite drawing anime in middle school. I was drawing South Park. I was drawing, what was I drawing? It was very much a rejection period, you know? Everything sincere I drew in grade school had to go. I was definitely not trying to be Looney Tunes or Disney anymore. I was... Oh, thank you. Thanks, babe. He passed me a fun thing.
A fawn?
Fair warning, you will pull way more than you expect to with this thing.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're drawing stuff based on Jonan Vasquez, yes. I was drawing Final Fantasy VII characters a lot, and I think I was drawing in an anime style. I was drawing like Sailor Moon and Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But actually, like in middle school, I kind of briefly gave up on drawing. Like I was still doing it, but it wasn't my focus. I was writing in middle school. Because I was like, I think I can just write and get all the attention I need. A dangerous thing for a kid to realize about anything. Is this Kendrick?
Yeah.
He's got his little outfit. I cannot shake the feeling ever since you introduced it to me. Like, I cannot shake the idea that Kendrick Lamar is Daffy Duck.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like Daffy.
Like, not Chuck Jones Daffy Duck. Well, no, early Chuck Jones.
Well,
Daffy,
yeah,
right?
that was Chuck Jones Daffy, because it's like, you know,
yeah,
sportsman. It's like we've talked about how Chuck Jones would make these like timid, sad, fluffy, covered in fat folds creatures that looked so vulnerable.
Yes.
And like when Kendrick, you know, is basically like starting to cry. That's what makes me think of that. Like, he deep down is extremely vulnerable, and he's not acting tough. He is tough. You know, Daffy Duck and, you know, any of those characters, like not Porky but Bugs, those guys are hard as nails because there's a gun in their face for most of their lives.
Yeah, and they just cannot believe. Oh, Undo Dog got up for a second there. They cannot believe that there is some pathetic cowardly motherfucker who thinks that he's a man because he's got endless access to things that make it look like he's a man. And he has been assured that if he buys these things, if he achieves this status, then he will be a man.
Yeah. Yeah, like, Drake is made up of all these different pieces of like parts he found and took from other people. And it's like, Kendrick hates him. He just breaks him down bit by bit. He like takes all these things. Is like like naming a bunch of other rappers, saying like they help you get your lingo up. It's like, you're not real. You don't do this shit. You're just faking for money and underage girls.
You don't know where any of it comes from. Like, you don't understand why anybody even admires any of this. You're just like, you're just like a robot who has been building the skill of observing what people react to, which is like, something that somebody with talent also does, but they also have talent and a life to draw from. Hello, Evan. Oh, you were just watching the one where Daffy boxes. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
He's so mad at Elmer Fudd. After Elmer Fudd killed him,
yeah.
he comes back to life because he's too mad. He's like, I'm sorry to have to plug you, Mr. Doc, but you see, I'm a sportsman. A great sportsman. And like Daffy, death was not enough to keep Daffy down. He gets up and is like, a sportsman? And like just goes on a fucking rant, just goes off on him in front of all the other ducks.
All the other ducks who are now like cheering, like overwhelmingly cheering for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody else feels put upon by this motherfucker too. And they were just waiting for somebody to say something.
Yeah. They're all just sitting there looking at the camera like, oh, brother. It's like, you hear this guy talk, and it's like, everybody's laughing at him, but they're also actually mad at him because he kills ducks.
Yes, but now they feel like they can say something.
They can say something because they're behind the strongest one of all.
That's right. He really, Daffy is never more of a hero than he is in that moment. In that cartoon.
That's true. He's also just like a hero to himself. He's standing up for himself.
Yeah. And for all of duckdom. It's the only cartoon where Daffy represents ducks.
Yeah.
In the one where Bugs represents rabbits, he's a bad guy, and all the other rabbits are idiots too.
Yeah, that's true.
The gambling ring says, we are betting everything we got on the rabbit to win.
In fact, we don't even think that the title will finish.
Do we, boys?
No, boss. No.
Oh, man. Oh man, that one is also one of the best Bugs Bunny cartoons. I'm sorry to anybody who's heard us do this 30 times already, but we're so right about this.
We're right.
That is like the best Bugs Bunny cartoon because it's like you get like a recap of the first cartoon. You get like a little like clip show of the first cartoon. And then you see Bugs sitting there watching it, chewing on his carrot furiously. Studying this video of the last time the turtle beat him. And he throws it up and spits his carrot all over the room. He's so fucking mad. He's like, I got an athlete's fizzy-cue. I even got athlete's foot. How does that moron do it? And then the fucking moron, Bugs Bunny, who's always used to getting his way, he shows up to the turtle's house dressed as an old turtle. He hides his ears. He's got a big beard, and he knocks at his door, and like while he's waiting for the turtle to come, he like quickly takes off his beard and shows us real quick that he's the rabbit, as if we couldn't fucking tell.
Yeah. He's gotten too comfortable.
Yeah.
He's been able to trick too many idiot fuck fools for like a decade at this point.
Oh my
and
God.
now it's like there's one guy who's, just as smart as him, and he's really underestimating him because he's a big fucking hater.
Yeah.
It's all about him being a turtle.
Yes. And so Cecil answers the door, and he's like, "Say, Sonny, how'd you beat that old rabbit?" And the turtle is in the middle of drying a dish. He's just like holding that dish. He's like blowing on it. He's blowing on his fingernails, like. He's just like...
That's not what I heard, Johnny!
Yeah. I heard you got some kind... Wait, what does he say? Like,
I heard you got some kind of secret way of winning!
That's right.
Oh, well, listen, old-timer, I'll tell ya.
He starts drying his dish with his beard.
You see, rabbits, they're not fit for racing.
Bugs turns to us and types out an entire row of a typewriter under his beard, and then clicks it back over and starts listening again.
Yeah, and it's like the entire time we know it's him, but like he's still convinced that he's like, he's tricking him. This is something I think about a lot. You call it resting on one's laurels.
Yes.
To think that you are something you stood for a while ago, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, you don't stand for it right now, Bugs, but you think you do, and that's why you fail. That's why you lost to a turtle!
To a turtle! Right. Somebody who could not have beaten you if you hadn't been like that. I also love the detail, the turtle leaves us with, and besides, rabbits aren't very bright. By the way, Bugs has internalized everything the turtle has told him about a modern design and a streamlined airflow chassis.
Yeah.
He goes back inside to his loving wife. She's playing solitaire. Who was it, Cease? He puts his little hands behind his back. Well, sweetie pie, that was the rabbit. I think he's about ready for another race.
Yeah.
Oh, man, oh, man. Yeah, I mean, the acting in that little 30-second bit right there is already give him the Oscar. It's just so great. Perfect cartoon. So that's interesting, though, that two of our favorite Looney Tunes cartoons have Bugs and Daffy acting very much outside of what we usually see them doing.
Yeah, like, how many cartoons is Bugs the bad guy? Just that one, basically.
Just that one. Yeah, that's it. And it totally tracks with who Bugs Bunny is. Even though it's completely off the rails.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's not that he's like a great person. It's like he's usually righteous, and when he's not righteous, he's equal to Porky Pig, who could be the butt of the joke, who he often is.
Yes, and deserves to be. Yeah, usually Bugs is just trying to live. He probably shouldn't have built his... This is Tom Sharpling's routine. What he says is that Bugs was innocent, but he probably shouldn't have built his rabbit hole right on the baseball field where the Gas House Gorillas and the Teetotalers were playing.
Well, look, Bugs said he was gonna beat the Gas House Gorillas, and then he did.
It's true.
He was acting like Kendrick there. This ain't a 1v20. This is a 20v1, not a 1v20.
giving a little texture.
It's like after his show is over, the words "game over" appeared in droves.
They did?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
It's kind of hard to notice.
I mean, it was hard to notice a lot of great details, like the guy with the Palestinian-Sudanese flag running across the field.
Do you have the Viv Give?
Oh, where is the Viv Give?
I want the Viv Give. Thank you. Here, let me show this with the music. Or wait, no. Let me show it in the robot. This? No. It's like
In the animation?
this.
Yeah.
Let me hear you say mustard! The action bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in this rap thing like siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing.
All right. Holy shit. Thank you for stopping, but holy shit. Ah. All right. Mario Paint Night off to a good start.
I didn't realize I'd be done with it so quickly.
I know. What have we been streaming for like 15
actually, can
minutes?
I have that back? I don't think I got any.
We're streaming for 15 minutes and this is what you came up with. All right. Do you have any requests for me?
It's all about what you want.
I know, but I don't know what to draw.
Is this working?
Did you hold the button down?
Oh, there's a button?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Holy moly. What do you guys think? What should I draw? I'm uninspired. Joe's been riding this inspiration for 2 weeks now. I don't know.
I love him. He's so good.
I mean, you know, I've just been thinking
Welcome
of
New Orleans with the elegance of LA mustard!
I've just been thinking about how the Super Bowl was just like the biggest eating of shit I've ever seen in my life. Like watching this show while the Eagles were just fucking destroying.
Yeah,
the Chiefs.
it was totally just like one-sided. We thought it was going to be 40-0, but they actually did get a few runs or a few
they let him,
touchdowns.
They let him squeak a few in at the end.
Yeah, they made it fair. I feel like they had to let him in so some people could make money. They needed to beat the spread, but like that was a slaughter. That was entirely one-sided. A guy, I got a video of a guy. I went to a celebration down the street, and a guy like. You know, I was filming the fireworks, and a guy got into my camera, and he was like, "Wasn't even a fucking game."
I know. That's so good. It wasn't even a fucking game. It was so one-sided.
But like, Kendrick is it's like the fucking perfect, like it's like the centerpiece to like a perfect Super Bowl. Like, holy shit, I've never had this much fun watching the Super Bowl.
I mean, yeah.
The fucking snacks, dude. I mean,
oh man. Oh yeah. No.
Your friends made an amazing party.
Yeah, we need to give credit where credit is due. We had such good snacks at that party. Delicious. And just like generally a good vibe at that party. And it was in walking distance of our house. Like, can't beat it.
How did he do it? How did they actually perform all that live?
Well, I don't think like the NFL is intimidated by Drake, you know? Everybody else agrees the song is great.
I just mean physically, how does one perform that? He's like not human.
I mean, I was watching like the SNL 50th anniversary concert over the weekend, and I feel that way about almost everybody I was seeing up there, including Cher, who is 80.
Yeah.
Like, she was just up there, like, you know, people are always like, oh, you know, she's had plenty of work done. I'm like, work doesn't make you have a voice or be able to move your body.
Cher has remained relevant this whole fucking time.
I mean, as far as we remember, I don't know, did Cher ever need to have a comeback?
I don't know. I feel like she's just been relevant. If you make a comeback every decade, don't call it a comeback.
Right. If you consistently make a comeback every decade, right? So you don't think Keanu Reeves has had comebacks?
I don't know. I'm thinking about music.
Okay.
I'm thinking about Dr. Dre.
Having a comeback.
He doesn't have a comeback.
No.
He's just still DRE.
Well, he just doesn't make a lot of albums. I think people understand at this point that, like, a lack of albums is, like, does nothing to diminish your impact. Like, at this concert, Lauryn Hill played with Wyclef Jean.
Yeah.
And as you know, she made one incredible album, and she doesn't need to make any more. and she doesn't. I've heard she's pretty notorious for like canceling her own shows or like showing up late to her own shows. She doesn't feel like she needs to perform for anybody. And I think that's correct. Like,
yeah.
I think that's the way to go. When you're like diluting your body of work with things that are less than or like an offshoot of what you've already done, that does nobody any favors. It feeds the hogs for a few minutes, but like what could she ever do that would make that album better?
Are you asking me to come up with something?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't think there's anything. But yeah, did Lauryn Hill and Wyclef have beef? I don't know. I don't know if they did.
Oh my God, all of this is new to me.
No, I don't know anything about the Fugees and their falling out and why she went solo to begin with. I have no information there. Still haven't gotten any suggestions about what to draw in the chat. I would love a little prompt.
Are you gonna
guys.
save this?
Yeah, I'll save this. Let's get the robot.
Yeah, let's
going.
do the robot.
Let's hear this, babe. Such a good song. Let's go. I like how your drawing kind of frames this too.
Yeah, he like kind of dances like this.
You want me to draw David Byrne? I can manage that. I think off the top of my head, I can draw David Byrne.
David Byrne. Oh right. The Talking Heads.
Yeah, I think I can draw him not making sense. He was at the SNL show too. Oh, here's what they did. Look at that last pebble going in. Here's what they did at SNL. This was infuriating. They bring out David Byrne with the Arcade Fire and St. Vincent. Like, I think that's Bush League shit right there.
Who's St. Vincent?
Okay, so you know the Arcade Fire.
I've heard of them.
St. Vincent is, she's like a singer oops. Let's do that again. St. Vincent is a singer and instrumentalist who was originally in the band The Polyphonic Spree. Do you remember them?
This sounds familiar, but I feel like without the music, I don't know who they are.
They were pretty contemporary to the Arcade Fire. It was also a big chorus of people going, la! You know, like just just the shit that would get played in a trailer for Where the Wild Things Are. You know, some shit for like adult babies.
I wanted to change this music because it's bumming me out.
Yeah.
That's better.
All right, let's see if I can put the noise suppression back on.
Okay.
Sounds okay. So like, you know, I listened to both of those bands, and I still like the Arcade Fire, but like, the lead of that band is like an asshole, and I thought it was in bad taste to have David Byrne come out with him and perform his songs. They played an Arcade Fire song, and then they played another Arcade Fire. They played a few Arcade Fire songs. And in between one of them, what's his name? What's the name of the lead of the Arcade Fire? It's like Jeff Lint or something like that. Look, I get why they did it. They're Canadian. Yeah, Wynn. That's his name, right? They're Canadian, and Lorne is Canadian, and perhaps SNL is trying to make a little bit of a, Canadian sovereignty statement. Anyway, the band fucking sucks compared to the Talking Heads. Everyone can agree on that, right? So anyway, he's playing along with them, and at one point, this lead singer, he goes, letting the days go by. Like, he sings it in between two songs. And I'm like, is that all we get? Yeah, Win Butler, thank you. Is that all we get? You're gonna mock him? You're gonna mock him for having that song that you're not playing with him? You should be on your hands and knees in mud on this stage, begging to be playing with this guy. There's so many fucking Arcade Fire songs. There's like 3 Arcade Fire songs. And then they left. Then it was over.
Okay.
And then later on, he came back. He came back with Robin. Remember Robin?
No.
No. I gotta explain everything. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, I keep dancing. No?
No. I don't fucking know that.
Okay. Anyway, in my opinion, less annoying than Arcade Fire to accompany David Byrne onto the stage. It made a little more sense. And Robin was wearing a big suit. Right? Funny. Robin's a little androgynous, you know. She wears her hair short. She's got an androgynous look, so it's like appropriate.
Yeah.
Brand appropriate. And then Robin sings... What do they play? I don't remember which Talking Heads song they play. Oh yeah, it's... What's the title of the song? It's like... The one that's like... Na, 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 na. Anyway, they played that one. Unfortunately, these colors are like the same, so I don't know if this is going to work, but let's find out.
I feel like we need like a DJ to just like play a song that we don't know or that I don't know because I don't know.
Because yeah. Da, da.
But I think I gather what you're saying, that like he's a greater talent, or that his songs are better, and they shouldn't be exploiting him, and like, or like shouldn't like. He shouldn't be part of, like, someone else's band.
No, he shouldn't be part of somebody else's band. It was probably what he wanted to do, you know? He probably just wanted to be on stage as a cameo so that it was less pressure on him.
Yeah.
He's an old man dancing up there, wiggling around up there.
But it's like, they just, like, throw in his song, I don't know. Just wants to help out the band.
Yeah, he
just wants to be a guy in the band.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is, you know? Maybe that's what he wanted. I think that head might be too big.
Well, it feels like that's something that a lot of musicians do, right? Where they like get together with other musicians and perform like a thing.
Yeah, and they just want to play. They just want to play with other musicians. Apparently Elvis was really into that.
Yeah.
Like he just wanted to like have people over to his house and play music, play guitar all night. Like just play music together all night. That was his fave.
That's cool.
What color do I make his hair? And this is how he looks now. I think he needs to be a bit bigger. Oops. Ah. When Butler went to your high school. How interesting.
But yeah, we saw that Talking Heads movie, and it was like, it was so loud, but I was still asleep. Do you ever get like that, where like you fall asleep?
Oh yeah.
In a movie?
I got super sleepy because that was like a late concert too.
Yeah. So I like slept through a lot of it. It was like having a fever dream a little bit, where you just like keep waking up to some some chaotic or some like oppressive force.
Yes, I know what you mean. It was particularly oppressive in that movie theater because they didn't allow us to bring our pizza from dinner in.
Oh, the pizza.
And like this one guy basically promised to like protect our pizza until we came out. It was way too much pressure. I was way too high. And it was very stressful.
We didn't just we could we couldn't have just said like we're not gonna eat it.
We should have just said that. Well, no, they wouldn't let us. They wouldn't let us, yeah.
But yeah, the pizza was there and we got it. Did you eat it?
Oh yeah, it didn't go to waste. We got it back, but there was no one there. The guy who promised to watch it, he had gone home many hours before.
Yeah. I like this.
Thank you. So what else? What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, because we're talking about stuff from the week before. What happened this week?
This week.
Bunch of shit. Valentine's Day. I squeaked a phone call into Mom at 11:15. I don't know how many of you have a mother whose birthday is on Valentine's Day, but it's always been a little bit about mom for us on Valentine's Day. But yeah, I just barely came to that conclusion at the end of my day. The Miss Piggy card, yes. The picture of Piggy and Kermit that was taped to our bathroom door. Or, yeah, like to the back door of the house. I feel like I want the suit to be bigger. But the limitations of Mario Paint are preventing it. Does he have a tie in Stop Making Sense? I think he does.
Yeah, you did a drawing on a whiteboard that was how you drew yourself as a kid. And I remember that from like the Mario Paint videos that we had.
Yes, that's right. Because I was showing my son today, or a couple days ago, how I used to draw myself. Like, because he's been kind of consistently drawing himself the same way since he was like 4 years old. So I told him like, oh, you know, I had a style that I drew myself into. It looked like this. And I drew it for him, and he likes it. He's been looking at it a lot. But you came over tonight and you saw it and you were like, it's you!
Yeah, like, I didn't know how that got there. I thought maybe Oscar made it, but I saw it was like, you know, a little too good to be a real child's drawing. It was yours.
Right, it looks like a prop artist in a movie drawing like a child. I feel like his legs look like too much like that's actually the size of his body. His legs have to be
like shorter?
Maybe, yeah, shorter and like a little thinner.
Right, yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, it has to, the suit has to look fake. I have a friend who, I can't remember if he was on his bicycle at the time, but David Byrne was on his bicycle. And he saw David Byrne ride by. And if I'm remembering correctly, he caught up with him on his own bike so that he could tell him how much his music meant to him. And it's like the bravest thing I've ever heard in my life. I would never do that.
Would you want to do that?
I would fantasize after the fact about having done that. But my friend actually did it. Brave.
And what did he say? Did he
Oh,
did
yeah,
he
David
react?
Byrne told him to fuck off. No, he was super nice. He was like, well, thank you.
Yeah, that happened at MagFest. A few people came up to me, like, for the most part, it was like one person and like maybe the person they were with, being like, "Oh, hey, Joe, wow, cool." But then like at one point I was in the museum and it was at least like 7 people. Like, whoa, Joe, can I have an autograph? Can I have an autograph?
Wow.
And like, I gave a bunch of people autographs. And I was like, yeah, sure. I was super nice.
I'm nice.
I'm nice now. Well, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I guess I would also want to, but yeah, like, I don't know, maybe he felt like he earned it by catching up on the
yeah.
bike.
Yeah, totally. Brave. There we go. It has to be black. It was looking, he was just looking too old. All right, now. Oh, right. I should make his band stamps or something.
Band
least,
stamps?
well, I'll make like a thin line.
Maybe you can make his song.
That should help me make a stage. Oh, right. I could try to make his song. That would be very hard, I think.
Yeah, how would you do it? I guess with the plane.
Yes, probably.
The ship.
This is just like the band back here. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun.
Oh, I was thinking of Psycho Killer.
Oh yeah.
Because he's got the guitar.
Right, right.
Da 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 da.
Oh yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his band playing behind him, and his dancers over here.
Like, maybe I could use the car, and then like the car for the guitar, and the plane for his voice.
Yeah, man, go for it. All right. That's the Talking Heads, right?
Now talk.
Yeah, exactly. Oops. That's not it.
Yeah, let's listen to this one more time. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Okay. So, yeah, I was thinking like da 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 da. Wait.
really cooking tonight, aren't we? Cooking weed.
Okay, let's try that.
Yeah, honestly, the event that my entire
Yeah, it's like, it's so hard to make something. If you have to move stuff over, you have to
I
do
know.
all of this.
I know.
A metronome would be really helpful.
Yeah, I know. Come on, guys. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's, you know,
And so on and so
and
forth.
so on. You can't move Mario to, like, here, can you?
I don't know.
You have to listen to the whole thing. Two, three, four. It's gotta be like all the way over there. I don't know.
Can I try one?
Yeah.
I want to see first if these notes exist. All right, I think we can do it. I'm trying to remember. Okay. Is that it? Ding ding. Ding ding. Ding ding. Dun dun. Right? I could do this. No. Was it here? No, it's got to be. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, 2, 3, 4. Mm-mm, 2, 3, 4. Mm-mm, dun, 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 dun. All right, that's the bass line to Letting the Days Go By. What's it called? You may tell yours. What's a song? What's a fucking song called? Water running. Like what's a fucking song called? Help. What's a fucking song
What's
called?
the fucking song called? Wait. What's the fucking song called? What's the fucking song called?
What's a fucking song called?
What's the fucking song called?
Wait. Oh, wait. Once in a lifetime, thank you. All right. And now I need some kind of little twinkly ambient sound. If this works, I'm going to laugh so much. Not quite. If only I could do notes in between these notes. I guess
Maybe try the Game Boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Change the note of the lower one.
So that?
No. The other direction. Maybe. Oh.
Try a few. It sounds good.
Yeah, like maybe having two there next to each other will make like a discordant sound. They'll sound like a sound that you can't make otherwise.
True. Like that?
Yeah, maybe.
Kind of.
Put stars in too.
All right. Oops. Wait.
Yeah, that's a really good. What the fuck is that song called? or what did we say? What's that fucking song
Yeah,
called?
what's the fucking song called?
Because you've heard it.
I think that sounds pretty good. A
Does sound a little bit more like it.
little more like it.
Yeah, Once in a Lifetime is a once in a lifetime song because it's got a truly unproducible sound,
That's true.
or unreproducible, I guess.
Yes. You can't even hum it. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, I can't even think it.
No. Yeah. Can't even think it.
Like if you could like teach a bird to make that noise, that would be the only way you could make that sound.
Right, right. I can only have 2 notes in this one. Okay. That was the trouble. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's weird. Like the layering is whatever you put down first. There's no consistency to it. What am I doing? Right. I can't reproduce my own notes here.
Yeah, this is like the hardest thing to ever make in Mario Paint. I think. Like people have Mario Paint sequencers that give them more notes and more like instruments and stuff, but yeah, if you're gonna make it in Mario Paint, you should just make it in Mario Paint.
Yeah, just go for it.
These limitations are bad. I mean, if you want a grown-up sequencer, you just use, well,
I think it's not bad. You see what you think, everyone. Oh, let's play it a little faster. Right? Just a tiny bit up with the tempo. Like that, maybe? This is what I think of them.
I mean, it's the best that you could possibly make it in Mario Paint.
Well, I think if I increase the tempo and lengthen the bass line, then I could have the notes be like half notes and like play around with the timing a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right? It could be a little bit more disorienting. And you may ask yourself, how did I draw this? Why am I still using Mario Paint?
And you may ask yourself, how can I be asleep if it's so loud?
And you may tell yourself, there's no way that pizza is still going to be waiting for you in the mall lobby when the movie lets out at midnight. And you may ask yourself, where is that beautiful guy who said he would guard my pizza? This is not my beautiful guy.
He is an ugly guy.
And you may ask yourself, where the fuck is my car? Did we park in this lot? Was it on the other fucking side of the mall? And you may tell yourself, I'm too high to drive.
And you may ask yourself, what's this fucking song called?
What's next?
I don't know. What should we play a game? Should
We can play a game. We both drew something. Where does this Mario paint go? Straight to hell. We're gonna keep Kendrick because I feel like that'll be funnier for us to find like a few months later.
Yeah.
Look, we recorded it. We made a video of it just like we would have as kids.
Yeah.
It's recorded. Oh, by the way, did you hear that, I mean, it's a good thing you've been exporting all of our videos to YouTube because Twitch is now just deleting everything.
Really?
Yeah, they're deleting all the highlights and clips. So people have years worth of speed runs and stuff, and you know, they're just gonna go kaput soon.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Where does this highway go? What Super Nintendo game should we play? We could do some Super Mario World. We could do Uniracers.
Mario World sounds good.
The Great Circus Mystery. Are you sure you'd rather play Mario World?
Wait, let me stand up. I'll see.
Arrow the Acrobat. You don't want to give that one a go? Scooby-Doo Mystery? Yeah, let's do a little Donkey Kong Country. People have been talking about Donkey Kong Country, right? They're remaking it, or they just remade it. My son saw it at he saw it at Costco the other day. He saw an ad for it, Donkey Kong Country remake, and I was just like, cool, that's a good game. I like the original, but I also wouldn't subject my son to the original.
Super Nintendo controller.
Oh. Is it in there? Might be in here. What a great intro. I watched this forever. You're saying it'd be funny if they made fun of the opener in the remake? Yeah, that would be funny because a lot more time has gone by. The Donkey Kong in this game would be, like, long rotted in his grave. Do we want to continue a game? That means these levels are going to be even harder. Is there running in this game when you hold down run?
Yeah.
Okay. Baddies, right? These guys are called baddies, and they all jump. I love the sound of the little alligator teeth. Oh, there's a tree. God damn.
Yeah, the sound effect of the alligator teeth is classic.
Really good.
You gotta be careful in this game.
Yeah, no.
There's a guy out to jump at you.
Yeah.
Here's a good example of a beautiful gradient.
Sunset.
Just like scorched earth.
Yep, a little parallax scrolling.
These levels are already asshole mode.
Oh yeah.
We're already worried. We're scared for our lives.
Yeah, we're only a third of the way through the game. I see. Ah! Damn.
Yeah, that. Sorry, bird.
Old asshole. Nasty orangutan. I like that you use throwing barrels for good in this game.
There is no good barrel throwing. I think DK just wants to see an end to it all.
Yeah, he's over it. These apes, like, they're never going to be civilized. Not like man. They're not gonna have man's red fire. Because they just can't get their shit together. All they do is throw barrels.
They can get barrels together.
Yeah, and then they blow them apart. They never build anything with them. Nice. This, in particular, is what we're all thinking about when we're not playing this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Right? Just in your head. Yeah, whatever, old man. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck off, you old coot.
Ugh, underwater. Underwater in a fucking rare game. Just what I needed. Just let me get my banana.
Let me get my controller.
You can jump on fish, right?
No.
All right, I need the little swordfish.
Yeah.
God damn it. Hard fucking game. I'm twitchy, too.
Yeah, but that's kind of like what they were selling, right? Like a game that's like serious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be a real gamer. Why did I waste my time?
It isn't so bad.
No, not too bad. So, I began playtesting my game a few days ago. That's honestly the biggest news of my week because it's all I've been thinking about. I opened it up and I've opened up this part of the game before. I've opened up this part of the game before, but I've never opened it with the intention of continuing. So within 2 weeks of when I opened it, my testers are going to get part 2. And part 2 is never before played by anybody. So currently I am spending my every waking working hour not only bug testing and like fixing bugs that they are rapidly reporting, but I'm also trying to get the second part in shape for them. So I am very, very busy at the moment, but we're making excellent progress. The game is a real game, and I've done this one once before, and I was I expected this, but I was talking to one person on my team who did not really expect just how much of it would be about how your game is broken and like none of the things you want them to notice about it. Like, you hand it off to them and they're gonna spend days and days picking apart all of the things that are broken about the game. And the fact is that they're doing that because they believe it's a real game. They believe that it actually can be something good. If they didn't believe that, then they wouldn't be showing up for the playtest every day. I'm getting excellent feedback from the playtesters. They are finding every way to break my girl. Good
job.
Thank you. They are taking this thing that I have written with all of my soul, and they're treating it as a toy that needs to be broken. It's like a little broken robot. Oh, why didn't I go all the way? And how about it takes? They're really tearing it apart, but it is in service of making it a real game, so that everyone who plays it does not have to think about what they're thinking about right now at all. I cannot understate the value of the playtester. But also, Mom's tired. I am tired and I just want people to hold me and tell me my game is good. That would be super nice.
Well, you know, just remember the, like, Nintendo seal. The integrity seal.
That's right.
Your work has integrity, and you can promise that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it would be worth wasting people's time with it otherwise. Like, because that's all playtesters are doing, or like, they're wasting their time playing the game so that other people don't have to.
I have a friend who says that they do that. They like go on communities and like people like post their game that they're working on. They just like test hundreds of these games.
Yeah, there are people who clearly really enjoy doing it. There are people who are just doing it because they're interested in this game, but there are people who just love to play test. And God bless them for loving this, because playtesting is tedious work that I have to do, that I don't have a lot of fun doing. God, what a fucker level! God damn.
But it's so beautiful.
It is very pretty, yes. Oh, thank you for not putting me back in the barrel.
Winter Wonderland.
It's a winter wonderland. He said he wanted to see snow. That's easy. He wants to see snow. I can't do it fast. No!
No!
Yeah, this level's so stressful.
Uh-oh. How many lives do we have? No!
I think you're gonna see a picture of us with our bandages on our faces.
Is there a bonus game somewhere?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we need a da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my god. Finally.
Phew! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. As if everything else about this game wasn't an indication when it was made. This little, like, world music-y little song.
No!
Nice. Now we'll survive.
Enough to survive. Not enough to live.
Just enough to die.
And not die and not feel like shit.
fucking bees.
No.
Oh! Oh! Isn't there a way to skip most of the level? I think so, but I don't remember how.
Me neither.
Maybe I have to point this like straight up into the air. That didn't work. I'm like, huh. And then I instantly get killed. It's probably there. Like you can probably take a shot in another direction and hit a bonus thing. Yeah, I just don't remember where. I think actually, all right, I remember what it is. There's like a spinning barrel and you can just see like a sliver of a barrel underneath it and you have to go for it. You know what I mean?
Like here?
Yeah, I don't remember where. We might have already passed.
Oh, fuck.
We might have already passed it. That would be a shame, because that means we just have to play the whole level. Ah.
Well, I guess as long as we keep getting Rambies, we'll
Yes.
be able to farm bananas.
Yeah. Just like those guys on the farm want us to do.
Just make Papas Gatitos
On the farm.
on the farm. See, I got 2 Gatitos. I can almost buy the farm.
I almost got the Mundus.
I almost get the Mundus. Psycho Mundus. Cuskasay. Ha-ba-ba. Ha-ba-da-ba-ga-da. Ha-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-hundas. Ha-ba-ba.
Oh my god. I'm so scared.
The way he looks at the camera.
Do we ever play card games like Magic the Gathering? No. We play cards. But no, I've never been into complicated cards, I must admit. I like simple card games. A deck of 52 is plenty for me. I just when I look at a card and there's like more than like 2 words on there, I'm not reading that. Do you feel that way?
A card?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Like when there's like a whole illustration of its own on every card and like a big description of the card.
And it takes you a while to figure out what the card does.
That's true. We don't really play card games like that.
No.
I guess yeah, my idea of a card game is solitaire, a game that you play yourself. Oh fuck, I fell again.
Yeah.
Not gonna get the double thing.
Magic is one of those things that I like, you know, I wish I understood the joy because some people get so much out of it, but no, I just like, I've never been into cards where it's not immediately obvious what the purpose of the card is. I just, you know, nothing beats, you know, whenever I think about playing cards, I just think about playing with a regular deck of cards. Nothing beats it. I do love Balatro, which is like a freaked up version of cards. For all you jokers looking to have a bit of fun.
Yeah, there's something about that card, the Joker.
Yeah, there really is something about it, isn't it? Miraculous. Oh, I did it again. There's something about that card.
Joke. It was just a prank, bro.
But I kind of think that like Balatro is the next evolution of cards. Like it's been just cards for like what? 500 years? Like how long has the standard card deck been around?
I don't know. Millions of years since the beginning of time, since the beginning of like, I don't know, probably like 2,000 or 5,000. It's probably longer than that.
I mean,
right?
I'm sure there have been different versions of cards, but I'm talking about like the standardized 52, 4 suits, 1 to 13, and an ace. Or ace to 13. How long's that been around? Tarots date back to the Renaissance, yeah. I can't get into tarots either, for the same reason. Too much shit on every card. I want a very small amount of information from a card that I can absorb by looking at it in 1 second without reading anything. I play Uno. I like that. I played a fairly recent game that I loved called, I think it was called like, damn.
Good fuckers.
God, this sucks. I read what was it called? Something 7. I played a very good card game with the number 7 in the name. Pretty recent.
That's so many.
Yeah, there's a new one called like Take 7 or something that I played at PAX Unplugged, and it was great. It was great, but it was very simple. It was as simple as Uno. You keep getting rammy. We keep getting lives. This is purgatory.
Yeah, I know. I need to get the double thing, or I don't get. Oh my god, I can't even get up there. I keep falling too. We're going bankrupt.
I've had.
No! Now we'll never make it.
Oh my god. I've had my tarot read one time ever. Have you ever had your tarot read?
No.
Okay. I one time, right after I finished Octopus Pie, like right after, immediately, I was literally trying to figure out what to do with my life. Like, cause I was about to get pregnant. I was trying to get pregnant. So I was like, if I don't fucking figure out what I'm doing with my life now, like, I'm not gonna have time to make time for it later, you know? That's just gonna be fucking it if I don't figure out my life. So with that in mind, I went to my friend who would describe herself as being able to smoke forever. Like one of those people who can just, I mean, me too, but like, I just remember her saying it one time, like, oh yeah, I can smoke forever. Like, just, well, never get too high. Anyway, she read my tarot cards. And I remember her telling me, because I had basically said like, what if I did a graphic novel? That's one of the thoughts I have, is make a graphic novel. And the other thought, I don't know if it was as clear as make a video game, but I at very least said something like, what if I pursue some of the other things I've had in mind? Like, things that aren't comics. Like, what if I pursue something that's not comics, that's completely different? And I remember she did the reading, and she said, in this direction, the direction of the graphic novel, I see a lot of working long nights in solitude. I see a very lonely life for you. And it didn't sound good. Like what she was saying about it, even though, I spend plenty of time working in solitude on my game, it's really not a lonely pursuit, because I collaborate with a lot of people. And I've made a lot of friends. So I actually feel like games have opened my life in many ways. So I think the reading was true, is that like I was sort of inevitably going to become more isolated as a comic artist. I was already sort of outgrowing like, the social scene and the conventions and stuff. I was about to have a baby, so I knew it was all, it was all going to change. But I'm quite grateful for that tarot reading. This is the first time I've thought of it in a very long time. And I'm grateful for my friend who read my cards that night, who smoked all my weed and gave me that reading. Because it set me on a path that I'm quite happy about. Yeah, how about that? How about that? Thanks, tarot cards, and thanks to my friend.
And thanks to, just being able to be alone and liking that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've really learned in my age, and especially with my responsibilities at home, to, when I'm by myself, to enjoy my own company. I've really learned how to enjoy my own company. When I have a minute by myself, you will not find me wasting it. You will not find me wasting 1 minute by myself. When I go on vacation by myself, which is usually like something I get to do maybe once a year for 3 days. When I go on vacation by myself, I do it up. I have such fun. I read so much, or I write so much, or I just, I fill my day with activity and social stuff. I never knew how to spend such good time with myself.
Read so much, write so much, fill my day with social stuff.
This is the song of mom going on vacation.
Yeah.
Like, goodbye, my son. I love you very much, and that is why I'm leaving. Because I need to recharge for the next year with you. I'll see you soon. I'll call you tonight. Forgets about my kid for the next 10 hours. Hi, honey. Good night. Back to my fun. What shall I do tonight? Oh, you know what? I'm done. I'm just gonna get comfy. I'm just gonna settle right in for the night on my terms. I'm gonna wake up whenever I want tomorrow. Read so much and write so much and stuff. I'm gonna take a bath today. I'm not in a hurry. I don't need to take a shower. I'm just gonna take a bath. I'll pop down to the coffee shop first. I'll get a little something. Go back, take a bath. What do I have to be out for? Nothing. Sit on my laptop at the coffee shop for a bit. Then I'll take a bath. I'll take a run first. Yeah.
I'll sit at the coffee shop with my laptop.
A text from my son. Hello, son. See you soon. Back to my bath.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I haven't been on vacation in a while.
It's great. Vacation. That's all I ever wanted. I didn't know it until I was older, though. Text from my son. He says my vacation time is done.
Yeah.
Time to go home. Well, I guess I want to see him again anyway. I'm starting to miss him. Just looking back at my fun life. One more coffee. Then I'll go, then I'll go, then I'll go, then I'll go! Back to my home. We got about 20 minutes. Do we want to get rid of this fuckus?
Yeah, I'm done.
What should we play? Little Tetris attack? We haven't done that
Done.
in a while.
I'm done. I love my fucking son. I have to get home as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Now
I am
to
needed.
my son.
Oh no, there's a problem. Oh no, there's a problem. Everybody needs me back. Yeah. I'm in
You're
the
home.
I'm
You're home. You're back at home.
time to unpack. There's already a problem.
Oh no!
For the next 363 days. Do Tetris attack?
Sure.
Where are you? There it is. Yeah, you're right. This has been a tech problem-free episode. You know, you win some, you lose some. That's what I find on Thingus every week, honestly. Some weeks I'm like, God damn, I was stressed for so much of that. And sometimes I'm like, it doesn't feel like I had to try it all, and that was like the greatest thing we've ever done. You never know how Thingus is gonna go. And I honestly love surrendering to a live broadcast that way. Because it is so different from the everyday experience of being online. There's no chaos. You are over planning everything that you do online. And this is the one place where there is a chance to just like say some shit off the cuff with my brother.
Yeah, it's just me. There's no one else listening.
I mean, if they are, then like that's their business.
No, I mean, Thingus was a prank. It's not real.
Thingus has
We're not
been
recording it.
Thingus has been a social experiment. It is now concluded. Yeah, just a classic sibling prank. All of my siblings pop out and laugh at me and go, ha ha. I'm like, shut up! And start hitting them, and we all go, ow!
And then we make it in Mario Paint and like put blood everywhere. And it's like sort of to tell on them, but also sort of to make them laugh.
Ah, what a potent mixture. Telling on and making your siblings laugh.
We were talking about that before, about how sibling humor is forged in fire.
Yes.
You have to be funny or else.
Yeah.
Or else.
Well, you'll definitely not get attention if you're not funny.
Yeah.
And attention is quite valuable. You get to an age where you're looking around and you're starting to notice the talents and the specialness of others. And that's very hard for a child to take, especially an only child or an oldest child. But like, whatever time you realize, I guess the oldest children just learn latest, that they're going to have to work a little harder for attention than just being a little cutie pie that their parents love.
Yeah, that sinks in pretty quick, right?
Oh yeah.
When you have two younger siblings.
Oh yeah. But whatever age you learn it, you're gonna learn it. Or you're just gonna be somebody that nobody likes because they didn't struggle to forge talent. Well, everybody I know did. They learned how to be fucking funny. Or good at something, you know?
And you got I feel like you gotta keep up too. Like you always have to keep being funny. It's like not easy.
No, what a burden. To be so hilarious. I mean, you gotta be good at Tetris Attack. Or forget it.
Yeah, Tetris Attack.
This is how you take out all of your rage on your siblings without hitting them.
Oh, fuck. Speaking of which.
Oof. Which one of us is the faster learning? Faster learner? I don't think it works that way.
I don't think we know each other's stats.
Not anymore. We don't live with each other anymore.
Yeah, we'd have to strategically plot around each other.
Yeah. Nah, that hasn't happened in a while. I don't know why either of us would be the faster learner, though. It depends on at what. Like, Joe and I are both the same fast learner because we both get obsessed with things. Wouldn't you say?
Well, what were they asking? Are you asking anything else in particular, like, that you didn't say? Like, about Tetris Attack or something?
Oh,
No, the person, not you.
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't had a chance to read their follow-up yet.
Okay.
Hold on. Being funny. Hold on. I'm just gonna... I can't pause. Being funny is like a game. It's all a matter of perfect timing, delivery, and hundreds of terrible repeated jokes. Oh. You mean, like, in terms of, like, learning how to be funny? I think Joe worked that one harder than I did. I worked on making comics, and telling stories. That was the thing that I was forging in fire.
Yeah.
Joe...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You were in your tower making comics.
My tower? Is that how it appeared to you?
No, I mean you were above until I was like eventually I was living on the same floor as you too.
Yes, that's right. We lived on different floors. I was up there in my tower.
That's not like what I thought of you or anything.
I mean,
that you were in a tower.
It's funny that you think of me drawing in my room though, because in my mind I was drawing in the kitchen.
Oh, were you?
In my mind I was sitting at the kitchen table drawing comics.
I remember there always being a comic on your desk in your room.
I think you're right. Yeah. But I didn't remember it that way. I remembered like a more innocent version of that. I didn't remember being a serious teenager who was like definitely going to be a cartoonist.
I mean, not going to be.
Yeah, I was already. Yeah. Yeah, I was making web comics for an audience. It's kind of insane. Like, it's kind of insane thinking about that now that like that part of my life is behind me. And I did that since I was like 14 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you were serious about it since then. Since like you were in high school, you had websites, you were serious about comics.
It's true. Man, I haven't even thought about just how serious I was about them at like that point in my life. But that was like the original thing to be obsessed with, you know? That was the original thing that I was like, this is what I could do for a living. This is a thing that I could get good at. And now I'm like, whatever. Done. You know why? Because Turtle Boy moves on.
Turtle Boy.
The guy, the I like turtles boy.
Oh yeah. He's onto something else.
He's not thinking about turtles anymore.
Yeah, that's a good metaphor. The turtle has moved on.
Yes.
Turtle Boy is thinking about other things now.
He's thinking about things.
But yeah, I remember being a kid and just like for the first time thinking about something and being really fascinated about it. Like, you know, discovering new foods that you didn't realize were good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then it's just your world for a while.
Yeah.
That's why it's not good to let children have any sort of drugs. God damn it.
Fuck.
Yeah. Ah! Oh, wow, that was a nail biter. God, we're gonna take this game right to the end.
But yeah, I was just thinking like if the sibling humor is forged in fire,
Yes.
then writing is like maybe something you do up high in a tower instead of like a dungeon.
Interesting.
I was just thinking of like a different metaphor for it.
I like that. I like that. It's done in a tower because it's like a bit of a Rapunzel text, right? You imagine Rapunzel would be writing up there. She's alone up there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nobody even knows there's a beautiful woman up there.
Whatever she's thinking about, though, is probably awesome. It's like nothing you've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Like her writings would be just like made from a perspective of someone who's never seen outside.
Yeah. And then like somebody's curious about this woman and they're like, hey, can I see you? And then I just start to let my hair out the window. Like, snake it all the way down 100 feet. And they're like, what am I supposed to do with this? And I'm like, climb it. And they're like, wow, what a girl. Rapunzel's not for everyone. But yeah, who's the fairy tale character that you're like that forges his humor in fire?
Forges his humor in fire. I don't know. I was just thinking of like a blacksmith forging things in fire. Like I was thinking of the Three Stooges as blacksmiths forging things,
forging their
entire
forging
each
act.
Other.
Yeah, forging their entire act in fire.
Yeah, like they're like doing a blacksmith thing, and like everything they do looks so painful because there's fire involved.
Yeah, but what they forged in fire is them slapping each other in the face and going, you idiot!
Yeah, that was their real life. And like eventually it was like, I bet the parents were like, don't do that. It was like, it wasn't real. It was like, what?
Right, they got really good at pretending to hit each other after getting really good at really hitting each other, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right, the Three Stooges really beat the shit out of each other, right?
Yes. But like sometimes they would make sound effects. It would just be play fighting.
Right. They
like
learned...
the act is a lot older than we think.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. They were doing the act before they were recording sketches, right? When they were just a vaudeville troupe, they already had that act. And before that, they were brothers who had that act.
Yeah, it. I mean, what's the age difference between the Stooges?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. But you know, you really got to hand it to the Stooges, because, like, obviously everybody agrees that Curly is better than Shemp, but the fact that Shemp is even pretty good is absolutely insane. Like, they had another guy who knew the act. Like, another guy in their family who could do the act, you know? And he had his version of it, too. Shemp.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's like if it's
Fourth
like
place.
what was that?
Fourth place.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck. Yeah, fourth place. Not bad, right? Fourth place behind the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's an authentic Stooge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's real.
They don't
Exactly.
make him like they used to.
No!
And,
People would be begging for Shemp.
Yeah.
What was I doing? Shit. You say being a cartoonist is not enough. You couldn't define what kind of artist you want to be? Well, to me, that's a deterrent from the real work of making the thing that your freak brain wants to make. If you're trying to decide what kind of artist you want to be, or if you can't decide what kind of artist you want to be, you're not hyper-focused enough on it. Like, I was imagining the movie I would make by myself when I was 6 years old. Like, you have to be able to, like, vividly imagine what you're going to do and be obsessed with it and make it your life's pursuit. Otherwise, I don't know if it'll get done. It's gonna get done.
Oh, let's get it done. Let's get this done.
Let's get this done. Our hero.
Our hero.
Cake Farts.
Cake Farts.
If you saw her at MagFest, Cake Farts. Maybe she was
Oh my
there.
god, Cake Farts.
Oh my
Cake
god.
Farts, can I have your autograph? Sure. Let's get this done. Oh my god, like, can I get a video of you saying that? Yeah, let's get this done.
Did you take it? Oh no, I didn't take it yet. Sorry, I didn't know you were gonna do it. All right, now one more time. Let's get this done. Thank you, Cake Farts. This is so awesome, Cake Farts. I just so appreciate what you've done. I appreciate you. Thank you, Cake Farts.
Are you Cake Farts? Cake Farts.
Wait, you're really?
At MagFest.
This is
wow.
This is Cake, honey. This is the honey. Vash the Stampede.
It's Cake Farts.
It's Cake Farts.
And Cake Farts is carrying like a little merchandise, like Cake Farts, like a little.
She has a
plushie.
makeshift of a cake.
Yeah, a little cake with a butt.
Well, you're the butt. Like you make the butt when you get the cake.
You sit on the
Yeah,
makeshift.
you sit on the makeshift and fart into your own toy. Oh my god. Me and my husband have been acting out your video for so many years. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. No, everyone tells me that. It's okay.
My god. Is that the Cake Farts lady? Wait, I have to catch up to her on my bike. Oh my god. It's you! Oh my god, I recognize your ass! Oh my god! Oh my god, I love you! I'm such a big fan. I'm so inspired by Cake Farts. I always say, let's get this done. Oh my god, it's like so much better than get her done.
Yeah, all my friends still say get her done, but I say let's get this done.
I say, let's get this done. It's like sitting on a cake and farting for the camera. and looking so nice doing it.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm going to lose.
But you know, you did this back then, and you've done it on Thingus. You've had your own criticisms for cake farts.
I have?
You've said the cake should be fancier, and that would make it better. And like, I like this, that you think that the cake farts genre could evolve, that we could be making even better cake farts.
Although maybe that's kind of, I don't know if I agree with that anymore. I think
Yeah.
that's kind of gentrifying it a little bit, you know? Like, it should be like a mix right out of the box. That's better.
Oh, maybe that is better. It's like a cake with no dignity. It's like, we're not even going to eat you. We're going to fart on you.
Right. We're going to throw it away after we film
Yeah,
this.
like we burn it so no one can have it.
Yeah, no. It's like, well, yeah. It's like trashy in a way that I suppose I just didn't agree with right away. You know, like when I think of trashy, I think of a John Waters movie where they fuck a chicken.
Yeah.
And-
yeah, they kill a chicken and like fuck into it.
They fuck it to death, and then everyone ate it. The whole crew ate the chicken together. And when John Waters talks about it, that's how he puts it. He's like, why would the chicken be upset? He got fucked, and then we turned it into a nice dinner.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't really want to think about just like the sick kind of sacrifice it is to eat a chicken.
To eat a chicken.
If you fucked it to death, then maybe you'd realize that the whole thing is pretty like much carnage.
Yeah, the whole thing is like some fucking sadistic shit. And then you enjoy your meal. All right. Are we doing one more or are we done?
Yeah, let's do one more.
One more.
Settle the score.
Cave farts is a good name for something to stay far away from. All right. So look, I don't know how old you are, but there was no staying away from cake farts when it came out. That was not a thing.
Was it really that big?
Top tier Thingus, thank you. Everyone saw cake farts. You know, there weren't as many people on the internet, so everyone didn't mean everyone.
Right.
It wasn't as big as the dress.
there was so much more shit that I didn't even see that I just heard about that sounded horrific.
I mean, all right. The one I didn't watch was 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I never watched.
Yeah, but everyone knew about it.
Everyone knew what was in it, and then like all I knew was that it had like this like shitty sentimental music playing over it. I did not watch that one.
I feel like I've seen some of it like in a jump scare thing.
I still go to like conventions and I see a guy wearing like a shirt with like 2 princess toadstools on it and it says 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
That stinks.
Yeah, like you're wearing that on your body. You're wearing a shirt that says that. You're wearing that. You're a man walking around in here with that on your shirt.
Does he like 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
I mean, like that's
Is he a fan of both, and this is like a funny crossover.
A way of saying it.
2 things he likes.
The thing is, like, of all the people who have ever watched 2 Girls, 1 Cup, I would say a real minority like it. Wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I think it's like a really specific video for like one person, like the cake farts thing.
Yeah.
It's made for someone who wants to pay for it because it is kind of degrading and gross.
Yes.
But
like so many more people watched it than that. So, like, I've seen that T-shirt a lot. I don't think that all the people wearing that shirt are trying to say that they like that. I think what they're saying is, remember?
Like, well, it's like to jump scare you. That's always what it's been for. Like to trick you into watching it.
Right.
So like now it's gonna trick you into remembering.
Yeah, to remembering.
Remember? It was funny. It's still shit sometimes. And oh, Peter! Oh! Like, what is funny? I'm a big 2 girls 1 cup fan. I got the t-shirts in extra large.
Holy shit. Freaking Peter.
Yeah,
So freaking Fanny.
Peter is just like, oh shit. I don't know, just like the base of consumers, I guess.
Yeah, he's right. He's what I think of, like literally a photo of a man that looks like Peter, like some AI generated photo of a man that looks exactly like Peter Griffin is just like, yeah, that's funny. I'm gonna get that. Like, take my money.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's also that Fry one. Is
Yes.
Fry also? Are they also like Fry?
You're right.
Like,
You're right. Like Fry.
25-year-old with too much money.
Yeah, who's just so stupid. Like never had a prayer. Everybody in his family is fucking dumb. I was just thinking about something from Futurama. What was it?
I'm always thinking about things from Futurama, but I don't know any right now.
I was thinking of Pizzicato 5 and that song Baby Love Child that they use in the now I think overly sentimental Leela backstory episode. I can't watch that stuff anymore.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
I don't show up for that anymore. If I watch Futurama, I'm there for the lols.
Leela backstory. Which one?
It's the one where you find out that she's a mutant from the sewer and her parents still live in the sewer, and they've been showing her that they love her in all these like invisible ways for her whole life. They've been helping her even though she didn't see them.
I see.
Like,
that's bullshit, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they weren't there.
They weren't there.
She
no.
lived in an orphanage.
Yeah, she lived in an orphanage. They weren't there. Not their fault, but don't act like they were there. We watched a Superman movie with Mike right after the show last week.
Yeah.
Where like it was like from 2006.
Yeah.
If you don't want, go ahead and mute this if you don't want the Superman from 2006 spoiled. He like walks out on his kid at the end. The most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
Well, he's Superman. Who's gonna stop him?
No one's gonna stop him.
Is that the message?
Apparently that's what they got out of Superman. The director got out of Superman.
I guess that's exactly what Goku does, right? He dies, and his kid has to like fend for himself.
Right,
And
that's true. Goku's
He
not
makes
much
him
of a...
train, and he makes him spend a year in a hyperbolic time chamber with him to train.
Oh my god, you're right. Goku's not much of a dad either.
Well, like, do you think that Superman is gonna like show up when this kid is 30 and be like, it's time, and like train him to fight the like fucklords or something?
I don't know. I don't think they ever made a sequel to that movie.
They didn't. Yeah, that's what Mike was saying.
Yeah, they're not well received. In fact, it was considered the deadbeat dad Superman movie.
Well, yeah, that's too bad because the Dark Knight kind of hit with audiences.
Yeah.
At, like around the same time.
Well, the terrible Superman drove them into the arms of DC Comics. Terrible Superman. Wait, no, Superman is DC.
Yes.
It's all piece of shit. No, I don't know. The Dark Knight's pretty cool.
I like the Dark Knight. I like the Joker.
Yeah, no, I like the Joker. I really like the Joker. And I liked that Batman movie that came out a couple years ago with Robert Pattinson as Batman. I like that.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that one, The Batman?
I haven't seen The Batman.
It's good. I think it's really good. That was one of those, like, back from the pandemic movie experiences for me, where I was just like, oh, hell yeah. The whole time I was in the theater.
Why is it the Batman can always get his shit together, but not Superman?
Oh, and you mean raise a child?
I mean,
I don't think
why can't he make
can.
a good movie or raise a child or get anything right? He's not our hero right now at all.
Batman? Yeah.
Superman.
Oh, Superman, right. Yeah, there was actually, I don't know if, I guess we'll get into it because here we are.
We like Spider-Man, which is not DC, by the way.
Well, I saw a thread about this this week. It was G. Willow Wilson was talking about this. She's like a Marvel writer. She's a comic book writer, and she was talking about this idea that like people have identified with villains for quite a few years now.
Yeah.
Because superheroes in the current era are not capable of speaking the truth. They're very mealy-mouthed and very like trying to please everybody, and it is not actually possible for a character to seem like a hero. A character like that is going to seem like the establishment. He's not speaking truth. He's just saying things to please people. A hero has to put themselves on the firing line. A hero has to be controversial.
Yeah.
At least to somebody, believably. And otherwise, why would they be your hero if they just reflect the everyman? We're not really capable of depicting heroism right now. What we're capable of showing is people who fucking had enough, and that's why we've got lots of villains.
Yeah, the Joker.
Yeah, he's the hero of our time.
Yeah, we were just talking about him, and now he's back.
Yep, he is. Batman doesn't think he's funny.
Well, Batman, what does Batman know?
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's ill. He's not well. He's taking it out on the Joker.
We don't talk to Batman.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like why can't we just like get rid of both of them? Problem solved.
Well, they need each other. We're kind of watching them duke it out. I mean, you know, the Joker is the opposite of what if you offend someone? Because, like, you know, somebody could be like, Joker, you can't talk to him that way. Don't you know his parents died? And like, he doesn't care. Joker's not like, oh, I'll be nice to him then. And that's what Batman expects from the world. That the world is going to see his specific problem that he has, even though he's also a billionaire.
Well, yeah, like you might be right that he like tries to appeal to their sense of like compassion because it's like my parents died. It's like, don't worry, I'm not gonna kill you. He wants
to know that the world can be better, that the city can be less corrupt, and it's actually not possible. He's going to be miserable forever. Batman cannot be saved from this feeling.
Yeah, but like, shouldn't he be arrested? Shouldn't they like put him into Arkham Asylum and treat him
the world
with the Joker?
Well, the world is like, the city is so deeply corrupt that the police commissioner kind of relies on Batman to operate outside of the law, right? That's the fantasy of it all. Well, that was like the premise in The Incredibles, where like, you know, at a certain point, Mr. Incredible shows up late and they're like, where were you? And it's like, you're the cops. What do you mean, where was I? They're already mad. They're already mad that Mr. Incredible's been doing their job, and for one night he didn't do it.
Really? They were like, where were you?
Yeah, Mr.
Oh my
Incredible,
God.
where were you?
Oh my God, they expected him. Holy
Yeah.
shit, I never noticed that.
Yeah, they're like in the opening scene where he like screws up and then the bad guy gets away and the building blows up and the man sues him because he was trying to commit suicide at the same time and he
Yeah.
stopped him. Like all of that goes down at once and the cops are already like pissed off at him.
Oh man. Well, yeah, they decide that he's a liability.
Yeah.
They decide they're all liability because of him.
Yes. But really, they're mad because he made them look incompetent. He embarrassed them. This is the story of a bear being born. Oh no. Now you've scared him and the bear's parents are coming toward you. And they're so mad 'cause you have scared him. You scared the little bear. And now they're mad. So,
Now.
baby is scared. Father is there. You're getting closer to the bears.
Everybody is getting
And
mad.
bears are so mad. Baby
Everyone's
is
mad.
Pow, pow, pow.
It's a family of bears. There is a family of bears.
And
What
this is
have
the
you done? You came into the bear's home.
The bear is so scared. Now you're there. And the bear was just about to be born, but you scared him. And now he is so very scared. What did you do to the bear? You.
Scared it back in the bear. It isn't even going to be born until you get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of our lair.
Why are you still standing there? Stop being so scared. Just get out.
Get out of our bear home. Now the bear could be born.
Now I really care, 'cause the bear was born, and 'cause you're gone, 'cause you were in the way, and I didn't want to see you, 'cause you're not a bear, son.
Uh-oh, this music is like the bear's chasing you. Run! Run from the bears! Get out of there! You finally made it. You're back in the bear's home. Get out of here.
Of here.
The bear is chasing you around the house. You finally got out of the bear's
home.
Oh no. You're back in their house somehow. You're back. The bear will kill you now. He's got his axe. You back in the bear's house again. You're back. He's never been this
God.
mad.
That was very like love will tear us apart at the end. Holy shit. Oh, well, I think that's it. Have a great week, everyone. We'll see you next time.